Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. First of all, Happy New Year. Happy 2026, and I hope that you guys all had a great New Year's Eve, celebrating on to New Year's Day with your friends and family or your loved ones, or anyone that you ended up spending it with. Even if you were alone, that's okay. I hope you had a great time with yourself. It's been a long time since I've said anything on here. There's a lot of reasons why, but I'm not gonna bore you too much about that just yet. But I did want to start by saying a little, not sorry, but it's like, I wish there were so many things that happened towards the end of 2025 that I filmed, but I never put out, or I never even got to editing. So I'm really hoping that the next few weeks to a month is just me able to do all that stuff, because I traveled a lot at the end of 2025. It was like trip after trip after trip, and they were all great trips, and I do want to share them with you. It's just I never got around to actually editing them. I really hope I can do that, because it's not that I forgot about YouTube, it's that I never got past the filming. Like, I filmed everything, which you would think is like the hardest part, and then the editing was just not happening. So hopefully in the next couple months I can put all of those out there and more ideas that I'm really trying to plan and take seriously this year. 2025 was a great year of transformations for me. I have never ever put myself out there the way I did last year, and I'm actually very proud of myself because it helped me gain so much confidence in myself and my ability to get stuff done, to get work done, and just believe in myself that I can do it if I really put my all into something. And that's what last year, all like everything about last year was. So I'm actually like, I know a lot of people hated 2025. And you know what? When you're going through transformations or like making changes in your life, you're not really going through a good time. It's not a good thing, because not everyone loves change, especially as humans. We don't want change. And so most times what ends up happening is that you're doing things that you've never done before, but you're not having a good time because it's not giving you an immediate result, which is what we look for, especially me, because I'm a very impatient person when it comes to like the results I want to see in life, the things I want to do. So when I look at it from that lens, definitely not the best year. But when I look at it from the amount of things that I accomplished, it's a lot. I graduated my bachelor's degree, which, a lot of people might be like, well, yeah, obviously you're going to graduate that. But, like, it's still an achievement for me. Um, I went on my first grad solo trip with my friends to Europe for my first ever trip with my friends, which is kind of insane. Actually, that's a lie. I've been to New York with my friends too before. But, it's just something about the end of the year and graduating and everything happening at that time. So still counts, I guess. I would still count it as my first trip with my friends, because I had a lot more fun on this trip than I did in the first one. And in general, it was just such a good trip. I created my YouTube channel around this time, actually, in 2025, where I remember just having my first ever video be a sit down video that I did. And that was amazing. I did not know where my life was going to go after that, because that was my first time putting myself out there in, a space that is open to public perception and public viewing. And, mind you, of course, it's like, it's me posting, like there's not a lot of views, there's not a lot of people that are looking at my channel, but that's still a big step for me to do, because I'm a very shy, introverted, like very in my comfort zone type of a person. So to do something that is so out of my comfort zone, like posting online, was a very big deal for me, which is still something that I feel like is an accomplishment. And just in general, I traveled so much. I got closer to my family because I moved back home. Everything was changing last year. And I feel like this year I'm more ready to actually take action on those changes that happened. My last post was actually in September. So I did a September reset. And after that, I thought, oh, like I have another post lined up and I have like a couple other ideas. And something about those ideas, they were great when I was thinking about them, even maybe when I was filming for them. But while I was editing them, I was like, God, no, like I can't put this on YouTube. And I think it's because when you first, or at least like when I first started last year with YouTube, it was just an idea. I was like, oh, I'm just doing this for fun. I want to like, do something like while I don't have a job in my last semester, like, whatever it is to like take my mind off of the fact that I'm not working. After that, it like the more I posted, like I never really cared too much about the content that I was posting. I was just having fun with it. But, you know, as I went on with the year, I was like, wait, like this is not good quality work. More importantly, though, I did realize that I do want to keep doing this. Now, as an unemployed person last year, like I said, I went on a lot of trips, and one of the oh, Ara wants to come. I completely forgot what I was talking about. But one of the trips that I went to was to Miami for a Royal Cruise Caribbean vacation, and amazing time. I recorded videos, so hopefully that can make it out tonight, or not tonight, um, sometime in the next couple months. In the next month, hopefully, or by the end of this month, hopefully. Um, but I remember feeling like, of course, I was happy because I was on vacation with my entire family and we were having such a good time. It was our first vacation, like cruise vacation. So, everything that I expected, it was amazing. But at the same time, I'm not able to stop thinking about the fact that I'm so unemployed and I'm so not happy about where my life is going. And I'm so confused on the things that I want to do. And like every job I apply to isn't working out, every resume isn't working out to the point where it's like, I didn't even want to hear the word resume. Like, I didn't wanna hear it, I don't wanna think about it, I didn't wanna tell, like or just, like, because the thing is, like, you could be doing so much of this, but people aren't seeing what you're doing every day, right? And again, I know I'm not the only one in this boat, but when you're there, it's like you feel like you're the only one there. So, I got sick and tired of that, and or actually, like, on the last day of that vacation, and I decided I'm gonna open my own business. Biggest thing is that I didn't allow myself to overthink. I did not allow myself to second guess. I did not allow myself anything because I know how easy that is for me. And the minute I do it, I'm just gonna be like, it's gonna be away from me. But I'm very proud of myself that I didn't because it ends up being one of my biggest achievements in 2025 is opening up my own content creation business for small businesses, small to mid-sized businesses, and people who are specifically looking for social media management, social media posts, carousels, reels specifically, any long form if you're looking for YouTube editing, if you're looking for website management or website building, brand shoots, etc., etc., etc. From those notions, Through Lovey's Lens was born. And it definitely was a hard thing because, like I said, last year was just me working on my confidence a lot. I did not have the confidence to just be able to start a business of my own and, believe that I can do it. And there's still days where it's like, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I just have to keep going now because there's just no going back. So, having that type of a mindset going into this definitely helped me out so much because now I actually have things to look forward to and I have things to do. Luckily, because this is all in content creation, it makes me really value the importance of social media and doing YouTube videos and, being active on my public account on IG and everything like that because it's like it's giving me a new wave of motivation, but also the importance of discipline when you have to post things and you have to, be on top of your shit all the time. And it doesn't come easily because like it just doesn't. So, um yeah, it definitely gave me that kind of push to be like, okay, now like I'm figuring these things out and I'm doing it for clients. I have to also do it for myself because this is what I wanted, right? Like all of last year, I was like really excited for this and I can't just give up without even trying properly. So, my plan for January is to be as consistent as possible. You can expect videos every Sunday instead of me just doing whenever I want to. Like, I want to post every Sunday and have videos that I enjoy making, but also videos that I know some people might need to see and need to hear. So, anyways, thank you so much if you stuck around till the end of this video. I really hope that your 2026 and my 2026 goes amazingly well this year. Yeah, I'll see you next Sunday.